Hey, thanks for stopping by. Today I'd like to talk to you about another microphone, and it's this one right here. This is the FiFine K670 USB microphone. Right here on the front is a volume knob, and if you see this little disc in here kind of going off, reflecting the light, that's the actual microphone capsule. Just underneath it will be a blue LED light to let you know, once you plug it in, to let you know that there's power going to it. On the back here is the headphone jack, and there's no latency in it either. You're going to hear in real time as you talk through the microphone. It already comes installed with the mounting bracket, and yes, with this little knob here, you loosen it up so you can adjust it up and down. And it will fit a standard microphone stand already out of the box like that. Now, you do get a few things in the box itself. Of course, you're going to get instructions. Very easy to read and understand. And they kind of give you like a little thank you card and some information on the back. And you definitely want to read this, okay? Because once you buy this microphone, and if you really like it and it's compatible, they tell you how you can get an extended 2-year warranty, okay? So definitely read the instructions regardless. Now it comes in a really nice cardboard box. This is what it looks like on the inside. All this nice foam to protect it. The first thing I'm going to show you is the base plate. And this thing is heavy. Let's put it this way. If you were to drop this on your foot, you're going to hurt your foot. So it's pretty heavy. You do get a USB cable, which is 6.5 feet long. One end is a USB-A. And I forgot what this one's called, but this is the part you put inside the microphone. Basically, it's like the old printers back in the day and how you would connect them. That's the other end. And it has like one of those little Velcro cable tidies on it, and instead of those cheap wire ties. So that's pretty nice of them to put that in there. There's two other things, technically three. You do get this little piece of brass. Now this piece of brass is an adapter. It goes from 5/8 of an inch, which is the size of this hole, and it goes down to 3/8 of an inch, okay? And what that's for is for one of these. Some people call these just a boom arm, swivel arm, scissor arm, whatever. But so if you don't want to use the desk mounted stand that comes with it, you can use one of these. Luckily, my boom arm has a 5/8 inch diameter connection point, but some are smaller. They're only 3/8 of an inch wide. So that's why they give you this adapter. Pretty nice of them to do that. The last but not least piece you get is this is the actual arm that you're going to screw into the plate like that, and then you're going to put the microphone on. But say you don't like it being that high, there you go. Reduces it down a little bit more. So you get a little bit of an option there for height. Yes, I will be showing you this in action. You're going to be getting a nice little demonstration of it. I do it twice. I hook it up to my mic stand just like this. Then I have it inside of a shock mount, which, especially if you're going to have it on a desk, I would highly suggest a shock mount. I go into that a little bit more in the test video coming up. Now, with any USB microphone, always test the volume before you put it in the application that you're going to use it in. Yeah, I'm kind of a hypocrite because the test video, it's a little quiet. It's a lot quieter than this one. So you may want to turn up the volume a little bit when you watch it. It's also why I'm wearing a different shirt. So in case you decided to fast forward it, when you see a different shirt, that's the test video for this microphone. Alrighty, By the way, according to FiFine, this model microphone is not compatible with Xbox, the iPhones, or iPad. So, there's that. But it is a great microphone, especially if you're just starting out on YouTube or for Zoom calls or virtual schooling, or if you're doing it, you know, working at home and you're telecommunicating, it's great for that. It is a very great warm sounding microphone, and I think you'll like it. The only drawback though is through the headphone mic jack. You're going to get some hissing in there, and it's continuous. You're not going to be able to get rid of it. The only thing you can kind of do is turn the volume down a little bit, but the hissing is always going to be there. But regardless, this is a wonderful sounding microphone, especially for the price. All right, enough of me talking. Let's get to the test video. Oh, once again, don't forget, turn up the volume a little bit. Now this is what the FiFine K670 microphone sounds like. Now it is a cardioid pattern microphone, meaning right in the back here, it's not going to pick up much sound, but as you gradually come around to the side and mainly to the front of the microphone, that's where it's really going to pick up everything. So what I'm going to do, I picked up the microphone, and let me turn it slowly to the one way, and I'm going to keep going until I reach all the way to the back. This is the front of the microphone. Now I'm speaking directly to the back of the microphone, and that's what it sounds like. That's what a cardioid microphone is supposed to do. Now I'm going to turn it the other way, so we're on the other side of the microphone, and I'll slowly turn it again all the way to the back. We'll slowly start bringing it back around again to the front of the microphone. And that's the cardioid pattern. Some microphones do a total 360, not this one. Now, I do like the microphone. It has a really good, warm and rich sound to it. The only drawback of this microphone is when you're using the headphone jack. There is some hissing that comes through. It's like basically the volume is cranked up all the way and you get the hissing. You can you can't really get rid of that hissing noise, but you can kind of mitigate it by turning the output volume down that's going into the headphones. That's about all you can really do, but the hissing will always be there. Now we're going to test something. Now I'm arm's length away from the microphone, which is close to 3 feet, and this is what the microphone sounds like, and I'm speaking directly into the microphone. What I'm going to be testing now is what's called the proximity effect. Essentially, the closer you get to the microphone, the deeper and warmer your voice or your whatever you're playing or whatever audio is coming through should sound, especially voices. So I'm going to slowly walk up to the microphone and get really close. I'm going to get within 2 fingers distance now of the microphone. And this is the proximity effect. More expensive microphones will have a more profound effect, but that's what this little microphone sounds like when it's really good and up close. So it's really good for voiceovers and, well, vlogging, podcasts. But I would definitely highly recommend you get a pop filter, because I guarantee you the plosives, which are like your S's, P's, and T's, and your S's, is really going to probably spike in the audio. And that's what a pop filter does, or it helps eliminate the plosives, okay? So this is my recommendation of the microphone. And one other thing I'm going to say, though, about this microphone, the only thing it doesn't come with is a shock mount. That's this little thing right here. I would highly recommend you get one of these along with a pop filter. What a shock mount will do is it will eliminate a lot of the bumps it comes associated with having a desk-mounted microphone. To kind of give you an example, I'm going to tap on the microphone stand right now. And what you're hearing is the thumping of me on that, tapping on the mic stand. So even if you're using the desk stand that it comes with, the little desk mounted one, anytime that you might drop something on your desk or you're tapping your hands, that sound will travel from the desk to the stand to the microphone. So having a shock mount will either greatly reduce all of that noise or will eliminate it 100%. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to install this, put the microphone in it, come back, and I'm going to do the same test where I'm going to tap on the mic stand, and you be the judge on how good a shock mount will be. Hold on, I'll be right back. Now you are actually hearing the audio coming from the FiFine microphone. As you can tell, I do have it set into the shock mount now. And let me move back a little bit more here so you can see me tapping. I'm going to tap on the microphone stand itself. Now, the shock mount, what it's going to do is either it's going to greatly reduce the noise of me tapping, or it's going to eliminate it altogether. That's the benefits of having a shock mount. So if you do go with this microphone, go on eBay. They can range anywhere from $3 to $8 for the shock mount. And it's definitely worth getting. Now, what is this microphone good for? Well, Zoom calls. If you have to do, if your child is doing a homeschooling thing and their microphone kind of stinks on their laptop or wherever, you can get one of these. It's great for doing voiceovers for YouTube. Great for any YouTube creator, that is, too. You can use it for vlogging, product reviews, podcasts, whatever. It's just a great sounding microphone, and it doesn't cost as much as some of the other ones that a lot of the big YouTubers use. So if you especially if you're just starting out, this is a great microphone for that, and I would highly recommend it. Just do one thing though: always test the microphone first before you actually use it in the application that you're wanting to use it in. Plug it in, get Audacity. That's one of the best, one of the better recording programs you can get, and you just basically test the volume out to make sure that either you're not too loud or too quiet. But always leave yourself a little bit of room in case you need to increase the volume a little bit. You can always do so. And that's where the volume knob on the microphone comes in. If it's still a little quiet, instead of you fiddling around maybe on the computer, turn the dial up on the microphone a little bit, and that might do the trick. Well, that concludes the testing of the FiFine microphone. If you happen to like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget about the notification bell. Please share this video and many of my other ones on your social media sites. It would really help me out a lot. And until the next video, you have a great day.